Do you know what a ConMat test is? It's a screening test that measures students' ability in mathematics. But how do we know if the ConMat test is measuring what we're looking for? To answer these questions, we collaborated with the Research Institute in Bellvitge Biomedical. We look at several aspects of the ConMat test to evaluate its validity. When we develop the test, we do a small pilot to make sure that the level is appropriate for students. But the question is it appropriate for the vast majority and it really measures properly? To answer this, we talked with Arnau Lagarda, who helped us in this process of validation.
Yeah, when analyzing the ConMat test, we wanted to test three things. The first thing was whether the ConMat test were able to capture different ability levels that the students may have, and we found that to be true, that the test could capture it. The second thing was to check its internal consistency, meaning that irrespectively of the question that we asked the students, we could capture their ability level, and that was true. And finally, the last thing was to test their temporal stability, meaning that if they took a test at some time point and then they took the test 3 months afterwards, we would observe similar results. And we also found that to be robust and true.
Okay, now we know that the ConMat test measures properly, it's also stable temporally, and it fits the level that the students have in mathematics. But the question is, does it really measure what we're interested in measuring? To answer this question, we adapted several external tests, like for example, the international TIMSS test or some national standardized tests, and we made students participate in those tests as well as in the ConMat. What we saw is a high correlation between both tests. That means students that were better at answering the ConMat were also better at answering this external test. In conclusion, what we can say is that ConMat measures a kind of mathematical ability that is similar to the one measured by this test made by third-party institutions.